The second valedictorian is Mr. Keith Cabaluna Detros, who graduated with a Master in International Affairs with a specialization in International Public Management and Leadership. He is a Lee Ka-shing Foundation Scholar. He received the Lee Kuan Yew School of Public Policy Prize for Best Master in International Affairs Student and the medal for the Best White Paper. Together with his peers, Keith participated in the Global Public Policy Network's UN SDG program, where they started the Phone a Friend project. The project helped over 40 students in the Philippines cope with distant learning during the COVID-19 pandemic by leveraging technology solutions and offering tutorial services. Keith continues to work in the policy areas of digital economy and cybersecurity. Mr. Detros will now deliver his speech.
Professor Tan and Chai, NUS President, distinguished guests, fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant evening to you all. I am humbled to have this opportunity to say a few words on behalf of the graduating class of 2022 of the Lee Kuan Yew School of Public Policy. Tonight bookends and formally closes an important milestone in our academic and professional lives. I was gonna say let's give ourselves a round of applause, but we already did that. So honestly, as great an honor it is to represent a graduating class today, no one told me how terrifying it is to actually write this speech. This is definitely the hardest thing I had to write during the course of my graduate program, and crazy thing is, this is not even 1,000 words long. So I did what every LKY SPP student would do when facing difficult decisions in life. I thought of my faculty advisor. And just our professors would tell us, they would tell us that we should do a literature review. And so I did. What I found out is that valedictory addresses are usually a challenge issued to us graduates as we go on and step out into the real world. But as I listened to some of the speeches, I figured I should deviate a bit and change things up. So tonight, this speech is not to issue a challenge because in these interesting and crazy times, we often forget to even celebrate our wins. Tonight, we will celebrate those wins. Because rather than issuing a challenge, I take pride in the fact that this graduating class took on the challenge of COVID-19 and we managed to graduate amidst the pandemic. And that's the first win that we celebrate, and I wanted to highlight tonight. We embraced the unknown. When we started our programs, no one knew how everything would turn out. Some of us flew to Singapore at the height of COVID, away from our comfort zones, away from our families. And we were surprised. Traditional classrooms were done online, and then we were not in seminar rooms, but instead virtual breakout rooms. Just trying to figure out if we were sharing our screens or if our mics were even properly working. And despite this, we thrived. Despite the uncertainty, we adjusted. Despite the not knowing, we adapted. The last few years taught us that while we love what is familiar, we are malleable during turbulent times. We are resilient. So together with all the technical knowledge that we have, the frameworks, I think the fact that we embrace the unknown and come out okay at the end of it will be a lasting experience that the LKY SPP has given us, and it will be a gift for us as we continue on. This leads to my second reflection. When we were embracing the unknown, we were never alone. Our friends, our peers, the person sitting right beside you now, whether you like them or not, are part of our support system. Our colleagues are truly an important part of this journey. The school hosted a diverse set of cohort from all over the world, with each one bringing a range of perspectives. To our parents, you should have been in our classrooms when a professor would tell us or ask us a question on one policy question, and a class of 15 students would give 20 different answers. And actually, we realized that this is policy making. Collaboration is key. Policies are never developed in a vacuum, and we needed different viewpoints, and we needed our peers to challenge our assumptions. The second win we celebrate tonight is that together with our degree, we gain a great network of colleagues that will continue to become our advisors, our collaborators, our sounding boards as we try to make an impact on our next challenges. So thank you, fellow graduates, for being part of that network, and I will add all of you on LinkedIn. Finally, we would be remiss not to thank and celebrate our faculty, the admin team, and our loved ones. On behalf of the graduating class, I would like to thank the faculty members for their guidance and mentorship. Thank you for starting your emails with, "This is a good start," or "You are on the right track." It made us feel good for a moment before we read all the revisions and all the additional work you all had us do. So thank you again, professors. To the administrative staff, for always keeping us updated when the situation was very fluid. Thank you for helping us adapt. And most of all, to our family members, to our parents and loved ones who would just nod and say yes when we explain what super wicked problems are, we love you. To our partners, for always being there even in moments when we don't want you to be, thank you. Thank you for being our constants in this uncertain world. As I wrap up, I actually have a confession to make. Well, at the start of this speech, I said that we will not issue a challenge and just celebrate wins tonight. I lied. Tonight, we march out of the halls with our graduate degrees in hand, and these are definite wins. But as you know, COVID-19 has exacerbated inequalities, widened the disparity of the haves and the have-nots, and have derailed development progress in our development goals. This brings an opportunity for us not only to become policymakers, but more importantly, inspirational change makers. I urge you to use the same mindset that got us here today, embracing the unknown and collaborating with peers. And though the reality is the things we will work on might not always be groundbreaking, or it may not even change the world, but we should remember that it is fine. We are not here to solve all the problems, but if we can work on one, the one thing that matters most to us, we can contribute to its success. It is fine. It could be this tiny pocket of policy on digital literacy, maybe one provision or two on social protection of the aging population, or even if we work on climate change advocacy in one of our small towns or communities. No matter the scope, big or small, it is perfectly fine, because I am certain the class of 2022 will contribute to making an impact, and yes, we will also celebrate those wins. Congratulations again, class of 2022. Thank you very much.
Dear graduates, as we come to the end of today's ceremony, we would like to extend our heartiest congratulations to you on your commencement. We warmly welcome you to the NUS alumni family.
Dear graduates, ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to declare this ceremony closed.
National anthem.